up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Go, go, go.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
13.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Here we go. 180!
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
21. Here we go. 21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Two.
On second and 9, Garoppolo into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Let's go, team. Go
Under.
It's going to be a lot of that. Check.
Here we go.
Check.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Ready.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Kill.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Hey, easy.
Mike's 50.
Now Breeze on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Garoppolo. He finds his target. It's Evans. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Michelle. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Sony Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Good D, baby.
It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Check back. Slam. Whip.
Easy, opposite. Hey, easy.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Sammy! Good kill!
Watch the safety creep. Check 99.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Hey, easy.
Here's Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, but now it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of...
Bring that fofo. These niggas will kill you if they don't feel you. If they don't feel you.
Offense is going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Ready. 5-9.
On second down, Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
Breeze now. And able to find Kirk complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready. You ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Vision, baby.
Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, yeah.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I got a problem. Bitch keep calling. I need a new number. Shut up, bitch. Ew.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 34. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. From 4 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
That score is not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Lambeau on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles get first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Garoppolo. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Here we go.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Michel going to try again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8, 11, 11, 11, 11.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Here we go, here we go.
56.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21.
56 to Mike.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You kill! Hey, Haywood!
From the gun on third down, Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Gotta get over there, baby.
Great field
better
position
ball, Breeze.
at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they... Mine's 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
21. Here we go.
From the gun, they run with Michelle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Garoppolo looks to throw, and they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jordan Evans, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Check. Lucky.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, kill!
Alert 3.
Hey, kill!
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
You're good. Right forward, ready.
Breeze now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Easy, opposite. You kill.
Mike 57.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, switch gears. Check.
A man from the capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. This is Chase Edmonds. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 20-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Alert 3.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Switch.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, Coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
1 more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Wait. Hey, check right. Watch it,
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Now Barkley stripped of the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here we go. 55.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
11.
Check 50.
Go.
Check 55.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Eagles. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
42. Eagles 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He's going to be mad at us for that one. Gave that up. Unnecessary.
Let's go.
35-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
It would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
You got tight. Hey, easy.
Again, it's Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
36.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Here we go.
Breeze going to throw here. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Let's go. Spons. No. Under 10. 10. Hey, watch that.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Hey, easy.
They keep it with Barkley on first down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
We're good. High 4, ready.
He's checking.
Hey, easy.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory.